A fire at a Grand Island beef plant keyed up cattlemen who immediately thought of a devastating packing plant fire in the state of Kansas. Fortunately, this situation turned out much better, but concerns do remain. Steve White has more. He joins us live. Steve, this follows COVID-related disruptions and that cyber attack at JBS as well. There's a lot of concern about concentration in meat packing, right?
Yeah, Seth, and there's a growing chorus now from across the political spectrum to do something about it.
Processing 1.4 million cattle a year, even a few days of missed production at the Grand Island JBS plant could have big consequences.
How just some little blip can impact our industry in a really big way.
Fortunately, this fire is far from a worst-case scenario, like the fire at a Tyson plant in Kansas that closed it for months. But another reminder of supply chain issues that Congress recently held hearings on.
And we're appreciative that they are helping drive attention to that, because it's a huge concern for our members, the concentration and we see with the continued black swan events.
Nebraska Senator Deb Fischer is actively engaged, along with a colleague from Iowa.
So now Senator Grassley and I are working, and hopefully we'll get, if not the full bill out there, which is my goal, at least bits and pieces of it.
Transparency and price discovery are elements they're trying to work out.
The cattle market is complicated. It's a complicated issue, so it's going to take a complicated solution to address that.
And it's not just farm state Republicans. President Biden has raised concerns about anti-competitive practices.
It's interesting to hear that narrative coming from the White House, and it's something that we're going to continue to take advantage of and leverage in the conversations that we have with folks.
The USDA is also providing hundreds of millions to support new packing plants.
Competition is good, and there is a place for the big four packers, absolutely, but I think there's also a place for regionality in our food system.
Industry groups say the effects of COVID and the lack of labor are to blame for rising meat prices, saying it's simple supply and demand. But there appears to be growing consensus to do something legislatively to level the playing field for cattlemen.
I think we have the momentum. We just need to take advantage of it and come together and I get something presented to Ag Committee and get it out.
On a related note, a bipartisan group of U.S. senators, however none from Nebraska, has introduced legislation trying to bring back mandatory country of origin labeling for beef, something that previously got the United States in trouble with the World Trade Organization.